All right, so you're prepping for a Coca-Cola interview.
Wow.
Talk about aiming high.
Yeah.
Going for the gold here.
Right.
I see you've even got this how to become YouTube video queued up.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm usually a tad skeptical of anything promising secrets, but hey,
Yeah.
any edge in this job market, right?
I'd say so.
Got to do what you got to do.
Absolutely. Job seekers are always hungry for an advantage, and videos like this tap right into that. What I find interesting, though, is that a lot of the advice isn't exclusive to Coca-Cola.
Okay.
It's solid interview prep, period.
Okay, so it's got wider applications. Good to know. But let's focus on your mission.
Okay.
Crushing this Coca-Cola interview.
All right.
Now they start strong right off the bat with the infamous "tell me about yourself" opener.
Right.
You know, the one that can either make you sound like a rock star or, well,
Yeah.
let's not go there.
We've all been there.
What's their take?
They are spot on about tailoring your answer to the job description, even echoing the specific skills they list.
Yeah.
But here's where most people stumble.
Okay.
They stop there. You've
Yeah.
got to connect the dots for them.
Show them you've done your homework.
Yes.
But don't just parrot back the job posting.
Exactly. Think deeper. How do your skills align with what Coca-Cola values as a company? Are they shouting about sustainability initiatives?
Yeah.
Big on community engagement? Research beyond the job ad and weave those threads into your narrative.
All right, so it's not just I'm great at teamwork.
Right.
It's I thrive in collaborative environments, which aligns perfectly with Coca-Cola's commitment to.
Yes.
And then you drop a specific initiative, right?
You got it. For example, you could say something like, I'm passionate about sustainable practices, and I was so impressed by Coca-Cola's recent World Without Waste report. The fact that they've pledged to, and then cite a specific fact or goal from that report, shows you've gone the extra mile.
That's such a good point.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've nailed the tell me about yourself. Now you're on to the why Coca-Cola hurdle. Always a fun one.
Right.
What wisdom do they offer up for this classic?
They hammer home the importance of research, especially digging into the company's website. Mission statement, values, all the good stuff. They even highlight specific areas to focus on, like their sustainability efforts, community engagement, and their long-standing brand legacy.
All essential stuff.
Yeah.
They actually gave a pretty detailed answer for the what you know about Coca-Cola question. History, global reach products beyond just Coke, even their sustainability efforts and mission statement. It was a lot. Should our listener try to memorize all that?
Whoa, hold your horses. Well, being prepared is key. A robotic script can backfire big time. You want to come across as genuine, not like you're regurgitating Wikipedia. It's more about understanding the heart of their business, where they've been, where they're headed.
So it's about connecting the dots between their history, their current initiatives, and how your skills can help them achieve their goals moving forward.
Now you're talking. Let's say their recent marketing campaigns have been all about connecting with a younger demographic. If you have experience in social media marketing or youth outreach programs, that's a golden opportunity to demonstrate you're already thinking about their target audience.
Now we're about to dive into the part of the interview that makes even the most seasoned professional sweat a little behavioral questions.
Yeah.
You know, the ones, tell me about a time you failed, or give me an example of a time you demonstrated leadership. But fear not, our video friend introduces a lifesaver, the STAR method.
The STAR method.
Yeah.
A classic for a reason. It gives you this fantastic framework for structuring those tell me about a time questions. And the video breaks it down nicely,
Yeah.
situation, task, action, result, and they even add a little bonus reflection.
It's like that trusty GPS guiding you through a new city, except in this case, the destination is a stellar interview answer. But here's the thing, you can't just rely on a generic map, right?
Precisely. Think of the STAR method as the vehicle. It'll get you there.
Yeah.
But you need to fill it up with your stories, your experiences, your unique brand of awesome.
It's about taking that framework and injecting it with your own personality and experiences.
Yes.
Make it uniquely you.
Absolutely. Now, since we're talking Coca-Cola here,
Yeah.
let's say they ask about a time you failed. Ouch, right? But everyone messes up. It's how you handle it that matters.
They love to see that resilience
Yes.
and problem solving in action.
Exactly. So instead of recounting the time you spilled orange juice on your boss's keyboard, we've all been there, choose a story where you messed up but then took ownership, learned something, and came back stronger. Maybe a project went sideways, but you salvaged it by being resourceful or thinking outside the box.
That's gold. Especially if you can tie those actions back to Coca-Cola's values. Like, I learned from that experience that agility is key, and I'm always up for adapting to new challenges, which I see reflected in Coca-Cola's.
Now you're really cooking with gas. You've not only answered their question authentically, but you've subtly highlighted how your values align with theirs music to a hiring manager's ears.
It's like you're speaking their language without even trying.
Yeah.
So smart. Okay, this has been eye-opening. I feel like we've unearthed some seriously valuable nuggets from this video. But they also have a downloadable guide with even more interview questions and answers.
Okay.
Is that something worth checking out?
Those guides can be helpful starting points, but they're not a magic bullet.
Right.
It's like using a recipe you need to add your own flavor to make it sing.
I love that analogy.
Yeah.
So true. Take those generic answers and personalize them, make them your own. Because ultimately, no one can tell your story better than you.
Exactly. And that's where true confidence comes from. Knowing your story inside and out, understanding your strengths, and articulating how they connect with Coca-Cola's vision.
This is way more than just acing an interview. It's about putting your best foot forward and owning your narrative. But before we get carried away on a wave of interview-crushing confidence, is there anything else our listener can do to truly impress Coca-Cola beyond the interview itself?
Okay, you got the STAR method down.
Right.
You're weaving in those Coca-Cola values.
Yeah.
What else could take this to the next level?
It's all about demonstrating that genuine passion for the industry and for Coca-Cola's unique place in it. Think of it this way. Are you just casually sipping on a Coke? Or are you fascinated by what's in that can and how it got there?
Ooh, I see where you're going with this.
Okay.
Knowledge is the ultimate thirst quencher.
Exactly. Go
Yeah.
beyond knowing Coca-Cola. Who are their biggest competitors? What challenges is the beverage industry facing right now? Are there any cool innovations or trends popping up?
So it's like if you were hired tomorrow,
Yeah.
what would you be excited to dig into?
Right.
What conversations would you be eager to have around the water cooler? Or, let's be real, the soda fountain? That's the spirit. Showing that you're not just interested in a job, but in their world, their success that speaks volumes. It's the difference between being a passive consumer and an active participant in the industry.
And imagine dropping some of those insights into the interview.
Oh, yeah.
Not in a look how much I know way, but
Right.
organically, like I was reading about how...
Subtle, yet powerful.
Yeah.
It shows initiative, curiosity,
Yeah.
a real passion for the game. Those are universal winning qualities.
It's been amazing. I feel like I learned a ton too, not just about interview prep, but about approaching any opportunity with that extra level of insight.
Absolutely. And that's what we're all about on the deep dive,
Yeah.
giving you the tools and inspiration to not just survive, but to thrive in whatever you set your mind to.
So to our listener out there gearing up for that Coca-Cola interview, we're
Sure.
sending you all the good vibes.
Absolutely.
Remember, you've got this. Go in there, be authentically awesome, and show them what you're made of.
And hey, if you want to share how it goes, the highs, the lows,
Yeah.
even the, oh my gosh, they asked about that, moments, you know where to find us.
We're always here, ready to celebrate your wins and dissect those learning curves.
Absolutely.
Now go out there and knock 'em dead.